All right, we're all set up. We're ready to go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. What's up, Jake of all trades? What? What's up, Bernard? How you doing, DZ? DZ wants Dog and Me and Ondo. Got you covered. We're already going to be looking at Ondo, but we'll check out Dog and Me. Dog and Me, got you covered. Got you covered. I entered a trade not too long ago, and it's ton token. I like the way it looks. I have a ultra tight stop loss from this previous wick low. Ultra tight. Only reason I got into this because of the 5 minute. At the time when I looked at it, it looked really damn decent, and looks like it's starting to play out. So we had a low, a second low. Great, awesome, love to see that. Major bullish divergence. Really nice. Looks like we're getting the breakout now, and I do believe we're going to get a nice little 3.15, maybe even slightly higher move. So this is the trade I'm currently in. So yeah, stop loss sitting at $3.31. It is across a couple exchanges. We have it here on Weeks. We got it over here on Blowfin, and we also have it on BitUnix. We're in it on all three. And I believe we should probably get into it on Pumpkin here as well. Let's see if I can. I certainly can. So we're going to get into it on Pumpkin as well. But for Pumpkin, we're going to ride this one out a bit longer because it's only 10x leverage. So right here at the beginning of the stream, we are entering a live trade. So you guys can see that in all of its glory. Looks like I need to go over here to put my stop loss in. Pumpkin did an update, which is really frustrating because I can't put my stop losses in on this page. That's the most frustrating thing I've ever seen in my life, but it's fine. It's fine. We just go right here, no problem. So we can put our stop loss in. 331 is the stop loss profit taking level. We're going for the big boy. So we're going to do more of a weekend swing trade here. In reality, it's probably going to make that 46% move, but that's not the way I trade. The way I trade is I do this right here. We're aiming for 413. 413. So 413. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing? So there you go. That is the trade we're in. So far, so good. We're in the green. In the green. Might as well put an alert up there. Let's see what percentage that is. I actually didn't check that. So percentage here. This is a 24% move. Cool. On a 10x leverage. Yay! We did it. 4 hour stochastic looks abysmally terrible. So if it does start rallying, I'm expecting it to come back down to 334 anyways. But, well, you know what? We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How's your day? Oh, let's get back to our chat room here on Pumpkin so I can actually see the chat. What's up, everybody? We're back. We got into the trade. We're here. We're here. Yeah, checking this thing out on the daily. It kind of looks ready to rally. It's just we're just waiting, patiently waiting. In reality, like, you know, upside's all the way up here. So, there's that. Doing well, just shorting things because I like watching the world burn. Dang, JB out here. Jeez. Shorting the world. It's like we short things. We short stuff and things. We do that. I don't know. Seems like certain things are good to short. Others might be really bad to short. Like C token. C token looks really interesting to me. SEI. If anybody ends up requesting that, then we'll look at it. But we're going to try and get this done quick, easy, and to the point. Because I don't want a bunch of random bullshit coins that already rallied. Let that be known. If it already rallied a crazy amount, I don't give a shit about the chart. I'll probably talk some shit today, okay? Just a heads up, right here at the beginning, heads up. All right, let's start getting into it. Bitcoin on the daily. We ended up with a red day on Bitcoin, which is okay because Ethereum really held the market. It really has been hitting the gym, getting those squats while Bitcoin is finding some resistance. Ethereum saw 4,000 and it is currently still above it. So, good job Ethereum. Way to help out the entire altcoin market cap. We love to see it. On Bitcoin, let's take that out because that didn't play out, did it? Let's go into the 4 hour. So 4 hour, it looks like we're trying to reset, trying to hang on to the 200 simple moving average. Great, awesome, love to see that. We have found resistance, so that's not ideal. Not ideal. This could be flagging out, could be doing something nice. We don't know right now. We have no idea at the moment. All we know is on the 1 hour, we are sitting right on top of that 50 simple moving average. And today there was futures expiration, so I'm sure there were some people trying to short Bitcoin from what we saw in the liquidation heat map yesterday. Sup guys, sup Porky, what's up Jason, how you doing? Welcome in Jason. Currently, if we can hold our $116,246 level, then Bitcoin could rally. Frankly speaking, I don't really care if it does. If I'm being honest, I want Bitcoin dominance to fall right now so the alts have a chance to breathe, because alts have been stuck under the boot of Bitcoin for far too long. You know how we had Liberation Day? Well, this is a breathe again day for the alts. They can breathe again. But this is considered a bull pennant, so we'll see what happens. This could take us all the way out until, what, Monday? Well, no, Sunday, the 10th. So this could just consolidate sideways all weekend. So some of the altcoins might actually start popping off like crazy. Could be nice. Could be nice. We'll see what happens. Bitcoin to the euro. We are above the blue box of death. We are holding it as support. Sweet. This is a sign that we're probably going to see some upside. Probably going to see some upside. As long as we maintain the box, this is a continuation. Probably going to go see 102,307 euros. So Bitcoin actually is gaining strength this time, not the dollar devaluing. Awesome. Love it. It's great. Checking out the 24 hour for Bitcoin. Flat. Nothing's happening. There's some longs down here that could get liquidated. That's $133 million in longs at 115,278. So if you see a weird spike to the downside, they're just trying to steal liquidity. That's all that is. Let's look at the weekly. Looking at the weekly, tons of shorts ready for the taking. People are still actively trying to short Bitcoin. With the larger market cap, they need those to build up as much as possible so they can actually push the price up. So we have 221, 208. I don't think that's enough, like, what, 500 million? I don't think it's quite enough to get a true rally out of this. They could just go up and steal the liquidity and then let it fall again. We'll see what they decide to do. But yeah, Bitcoin doesn't look bad. It does not look like it's about to crash. Therefore, we can be bullish on altcoins. This is good. For the list today, I have Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, Doge, Hype, Ondo, and Maker. So if you didn't hear yours, feel free to request. Other than that, we might have a very short stream today, and I'm okay with it. Cheers, everyone. Like police? Oh boy. What's up, Rich? How you doing today? How you doing? Alright, let's go ahead and check out Ethereum. Ethereum made its move to $4,066. We called that one live on stream last night. I traded it today, so I felt pretty good about it. I only did a 75x leverage when I did trade it. Neither here nor there. Doesn't matter. It already played out. We're waiting to see if it keeps on running. I am the Wrecking Hood. I don't know what that means, but okay. Alright. Can we add ICP? Yes, we can. I'm drunk too. You're drunk in a TA channel. Okay, cool, cool. That's quite the Friday night. Love it. Love it. ICP is written down. So, if we look at the daily over here on Ethereum, we are chugging along. No, I don't smoke, but enjoy yourself. 4,206 would be our next target for Ethereum. Looking like we could actually hit that this weekend. We'll see if we decide to hit it this weekend. But all in all, Looks like we're making a an argument for all-time highs. Every time you say this could be short stream, it ends up taking 2 hours. Well, if I manifest, it could happen. If I manifest, it could happen. What the hell? Maddie, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Maddie. You are the Chad of the chat. Pendle. I don't know what the ticker is for Pendle. Can you give me the ticker? That would be really helpful. But you will be first once I get to the request. You will be first. Thank you so much for the $20 dono. Reckonhood means I day trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. I take the profits. You hodl XRP. Rob the rich and make XRP richer. Let's effing go. Oh, you're an XRP fanboy. Okay, cool. Awesome. I still think XRP's trash, so I wish you the best of luck in your holdings. Hopefully it goes well. Ah, man. Pendle. I am the Ned Wreck. Interesting. Okay. No, I will not. Pendle. There we go. Pendle is the ticker? No shot. Okay, cool. Well, it's written down. That's a long ticker. I wish they didn't have such a long ticker. Let's decide to go into the lower time frames here for Ethereum. Ethereum on the 15 looks like it might want to reset a little bit. It's getting a mildly lower high at the moment. So we could see this thing come on down. If it does come down, what we're looking for is this right here, coming down to 1,984 possibly. I don't know that it's going to come down, but this is a possible 1.29% move. This would be really bad for my trade. This would be really bad for my trade. You are my exit liquidity. Right. Alright, anyways. In order for me to be your exit liquidity on XRP, I would actually have to play around with that garbage. I will never buy XRP again. So there's no way I could be your exit liquidity. That just doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make any sense. But it's fine. AVAX, WPLS, first one is fine. What? Oh, okay. Two different requests. AVAX. WPLS. Got it. I take it, Pepe. You want me to check Pepe. Daily occurrence. The saga continues. We'll check it out. Wreck your account and pump XRP. Your account are blown, bro. What? I don't know. I don't even know what you're saying. Oh, it's because you take your profits from Bitcoin and Ethereum and then you buy XRP with it? That's how you're the exit liquidity? Wouldn't I have to sell? And considering I hold Bitcoin, wouldn't Bitcoin have to not be making all-time highs? And theoretically XRP is at all-time highs? Right? Stop reading this garbage? No, I gotta read it, man. I gotta read it. LTC, I got you, MST. I got you. LTC, got you covered. Suppose Pendle to be number one yield on... Oh, really? That's interesting. Bonk and Floki, I got you, John. Got you, John. Right, is that English? Well, he already said he's drunk, so... Let him have his drunkenness. It makes sense. Oh, you're calling us stupid and you're funneling all of your money into XRP? Right. I'm sorry. You joined the number one channel that actually hates XRP. You're not around your friends right now. You're really not. You and your 25 years are all my exit liquid. 25 years? 25 years? Who's 25 here? Oh, man. This guy really is on one, isn't he? Let's see. Bonk and Floki. But he said bye, so there's that. Rich got rid of him. Man. What up, broski? If we are bearish on BTC, how low will we go this weekend? Not bearish. I think it's just going to be consolidating sideways. If we do get a random spike down, it looks like it'll just be a liquidity grab. So, XRP at best will 60% from here versus other coins doing a 10x. That's fair. That's actually a fair. Out of all the random nonsense Pepe says, that actually, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Dang, that's crazy. Not anymore. All right, it's all good. So Pendle is supposed to be the #1 yield token on Ethereum. Is it really? I didn't know that. You're dropping some alpha here today, Maddie. Oh shit, I did not know that. So we will be checking it out, of course. But we're looking at Ethereum. Ethereum right now, it is bear flagging out on the lower time frames. There's a possibility of getting a 1.29% move to the downside. I say possibility. We really don't know if it's actually going to retrace or not. So we'll see how this thing goes. But my prediction here, 1.29% to the downside, which yeah, if that happens, more than likely I'm getting stopped out of my ton trade, and, you know, I'll just trade in the morning. It's fine. But that's what I see out of Ethereum right now. It looks like a little cool-off could happen. Could happen. Or we just trade sideways. Who knows? If we decide to rally from here, first off, I'm going to have to check Ethereum for some steroids. But upside target would be 4,112. So, would be a little wild. I'll take that, Pepe. Oh, come on. He says some weird stuff sometimes. Let's be real. We all say some weird stuff sometimes. So, yeah, Ethereum, I think it's going to consolidate a little bit. You're getting pretty overheated, but who knows? They could just keep sending this thing to the moon as the ETFs scoop up even more. Well, the ETFs and the treasuries, and now these brand new firms that are like, we have the Ethereum strategy, which, goodness gracious, it's weird. All right, looking at XRP here. So XRP, we have hit the 618 at $3.30. Now we have a high stochastic on the daily. This thing could consolidate sideways. I would not expect this thing to move very much on the weekends because this one is very institutionally driven. So I'm expecting some sideways consolidation. What you're looking for is to hold above 324.3. If you don't hold that, well, we got some support down below. So a back test, which XRP doesn't like to back test anything, but it could be something around $3.06. I would prefer if it did that because that would be a really good market structure and you can set up for more trades. But once again, XRP doesn't really like to play by those rules. So good luck to everybody who was not in on this move here when you got the breakout and the back test followed by the rally, because this really, realistically, it can hit $4.23 over time. So we'll see what it does, but that's what I'm seeing at XRP. I'm guessing a weekend of consolidation would be good for it. Moving on from here, we got BNB token. BNB. So it is slowly, and I mean slowly, chugging along, but I'm still aiming at $942. We really need to get above 809. If we are unable to get above 809, it is a very likely possibility we come straight back down to 749. So that's what we hit last time before we came down to 749. If we hit it again, 749 would be my target right away. We'll see what ends up happening there, but it's slowly grinding its way up. On the 4 hour, you are in that deep in that bullish control zone, not really where you want to be if you're looking for a pump. But if we look at it on the daily looks perfectly fine, like it can continue up with no problem. So we will see how this thing goes over the weekend. Yo, what's up, Master E? How you doing? I don't know, they can stake ETH and make yield or buy more ETH. Then with it, I think TradeFi likes that. That's pretty interesting. You're talking about Pindle, right? That's pretty interesting. All right, next up we have is Sol. So Solana, great day today. Broke out, but man, we went really sideways all day. We had this little spike here where I did take profit. I was on a couple 50x trades, and was a nice little time trading Solana, but Solana really does need to get up to that 187. Right now, with it being broken out and above the neutral territory, back in the bullish control zone, as long as we can stay above this 177 over the weekend, or this blue box of death, we're going to be doing just fine. Just fine. Hitting that 618 just seems like it'll happen. Just a matter of how long they're going to make us wait. How long are they going to do it? Looking at the 4 hour, it looks like we're in for a slow grind. I kind of would prefer if it came back down to 172 and then rallied from there, because you would reset your stochastic on the 4 hour way faster. But even if you came down to this previous high at 170, I'd still be okay with that. But we're going to see what they end up doing over the weekend. I'm going to get rid of these alerts because I'm no longer in this trade. But yeah, I'm thinking 187 could be our target. It could actually happen over the weekend. Who knows? Next up we have is Doge. So Dogecoin making some good moves. We're still aiming at that 25 cent level, but this is a continuation. So we very well could see 35 cents play out. This is also the golden retrace from your previous high. So this is kind of a nice thing that we could get a little confluence here, getting up to 34.88 or 35 cents. I would say 35 because it's a nice round number. Porky, what? Puddin' and Pie. How you doing tonight? Can we check Bio and GFI? Sure. Bio and GFI. How you doing, Henry? How you doing? Having a blast. It's pretty funny. Alright, anyways. Dogecoin looking pretty darn solid to me. I do want to check it on ADA because I see it right here. Hey, it's still doing it. If you were in this trade from last month, it's still playing out, baby. Alright, next up we have is Hype. Hype actually looks really interesting. Really interesting here. You got into that bearish control zone with a higher low. We have the hidden bullish divergence. As soon as we break out, Hyper Liquid could be doing something amazing. Absolutely amazing. So waiting for the breakout, waiting for the back test, but I'll be aiming at 58.77. Let's check in on Pumpkin real quick, see if we have any chatters. Any chatters? We got one that's copy trade. Wait, what? User Osiris 40x leverage short on BTC. Wow, Otis. Tsunami. Go big. Good luck on your short. It's wild that I can see that. Good luck on your short. I don't think right now is a great time to go balls deep on shorting, but hey, get after it. We definitely could come down. All right, anyways. Hyperliquid. Definitely would love to see it get back above the 50 simple. Would love a back test on this 39.029. Once you get that, this thing could rally very strongly. So I'll be watching this one for the coming days. I really like what it's doing. 50% upside is a possibility here. Very good possibility. All right, next up we have is Ondo. So Ondo. Ondo, pretty solid. Pretty darn solid. We got above resistance at $1. We're at $1.01. Nice. Let's check the 4 hour real fast. Alright, 4 hours sitting right on top of the VWAP. I hate how high this stochastic is. We did tap into the overbought territory. Coming down would be really nice. If we did come down, I'd be looking more than likely for this area right here at 95.25. That's a big if we come down. So 95.25 is the area that I would be very interested in, because this once acted as a resistance. We got above it, tried to act as a support, became a resistance again, broke through, no back test, If we can get that back test, might be a really good opportunity to jump in there. So let's see if it happens. We can get rid of this. No, we can't. That is a level of support. Became a resistance. We're above that too. This is why it gets really hard. When we have all these different levels that we're just breaking through, what's going to be back tested? What's going to reset? This is kind of why I have the stochastic up here. It gives me a good idea of when the strength could be coming. Just could. Not saying it will. Could. But Frankie, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to Frankie yet. Welcome in. What the? Alright, so user jumped in on the short on Bitcoin for the 40x. Good luck out there. Get after it. Y'all are going wild in here with these shorts. Alrighty, so Bitcoin even look like it's going down? It's doing nothing. Y'all are wild for that. Y'all are absolutely wild. I hope you guys win your trade. Alright, Doe is done. Now, one that looks really interesting to me is Maker. I haven't looked at Maker in a while, and that's because it made a great move before. But what I want to show you guys here, nope, I don't look at the 2-day. I look at the daily. So we had this nice little level of chop before we broke out. We utilized this area as support. We fell through. It became a resistance. Tried to break through and failed. Now we've been consolidating around it. So this is showing me that we're more than likely going to get a break to the upside, which I really like. I really do like it. I haven't looked at any confluence yet, so we probably should look at that. Wow. Looks like we're getting some confluence. It's looking like Maker has a very strong possibility of getting to 2,837 next week. Next week. Maker is another one. They are burning tokens. Are they really? I didn't know that they were burning tokens. That's great. It's great for the price. There's no other real reason for the price to go up. But if there's less circulating supply, keep the demand the same, number go up. So that's cool. But yeah, on the daily, this thing is broken out of a downtrend. You held this level at 1831, which I like. If we do come down, I'm expecting to find some support at 1966. But no, your daily Maker looks really good. I do like this. The higher lows and all with the hidden bullish divergence. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ideal even. So yeah. Anywhere between this 2785 and the 2831 could be really nice places. Really nice. We'll see how it plays out. Alrighty. Moving right along. Let's get into your guys' requests and let's go from there. Actually, let's see if we can actually jump into a trade on this soon. 4 hour, I hate it. 1 hour, what are we looking at? 1 hour looks great. Yeah, the 1 hour looks really good. We're really close to that 50 simple. We do have bearish divergence, so a pullback would be ideal. Getting back around this range here, where it was once acting as a resistance, became a support. I would love to see this thing down here, chopping around, so I could get into a trade. I would love that. So, Maker, looking interesting. Looking interesting. All right, first one we got is Pendle. Checking out Pendle for Maddie, the chat of the chat. Let's go into the daily here. Beautiful price movement, but golly, already taking off. Currently, you're aiming at 684. That is overhead resistance. I believe you're hitting what? 618, 786? One of these two. You're in between the 618 and the 786. So at this point, maybe you hit 599.3. Maybe you pull back. Little bearish divergence if you start pulling back right now. That wouldn't be ideal. That would not be ideal at all. Let's go into your 4 hour. 4 hour looks awful. So overbought. So overbought. 1 hour. Really overbought. Massive bearish divergence. It could just spike straight up and then rally over. So right now, if you're playing the random spike up, you're looking for 24% more upside. Perpy, please. I got you, Perpy. The only way you're going to see if the spike up's coming, your 1 hour, the stochastic's basically telling you it's about to happen. Your 15-minute, it's not really giving you that sign of hope. 15-minute, you just crossed back above your VWAP? Wow. Okay, sure. Why not? Maybe it chops around a little bit, but spike could be coming. Weird. 5-minute wants to rally. Absolute insane time to look at this thing, but your overhead resistance is sitting at 682.4. You're close to it. Makes me think you're just going to go right up there. Nothing about the technicals tells you it should go up there. Nothing about the technicals tells you it should go up there. You're seeing bearish divergence, craziness, but as soon as you start getting people to short because they're looking at the 5-minute at the possible lower high right here, that's when you see the crazy spike to the upside. So if you're not already in the long, I would not suggest jumping into a fresh long. But if you're out here trying to gamble away. Enjoy yourself. I can't condone that behavior. That is some next level degeneracy, and you're just praying, wishing and hoping that it goes up. Just praying, wishing and hoping. Checking in on Pumpkin over here. Any chatters? Any chatteroonies? None. We just have the 2 shorters of Bitcoin in there. By the way, guys, if on Pumpkin here, if you decide to drop your UID inside of the chat, the first 3 dropping their UIDs will get 100 free pumpkin seeds. And that happens every single time I go live, so you guys can take advantage of that. Gather up as many pumpkin seeds as possible, and then you will end up being able to redeem them in Q4 for the pump token, which then it will be redeemable for dollars, which then can further your futures trading free of charge. Or it's just house's money, I guess, at that point. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, that is Pendle. Hopefully you got plenty out of that. Another thing, guys, we do have the beautiful deposit bonuses going, not only on Buy DeFi, but also Blowfin. Blowfin, great place. You not only get the deposit bonus, you also get rebates on your trades. You make 20% back on your trade. I believe it's your trading fees, not the actual trading amount, but you get 20% back. They can go toward your fees or even just toward your next trade. So something you might want to consider. Links in the description down below. You guys should definitely check it out. I worked kind of hard to get you guys those deals. Kind of hard. Who was that? Mojo Nixon. Sure. All right. Anyways, this is the deal right here. If you join the free Discord, you're going to end up getting updates on this bad boy. For those of you over in Pumpkin, if you want to get all of these links, I am live right now on YouTube. That is what you're seeing the cast of. It is my live stream on YouTube. So I will drop that link right now in the chat. So you guys, if you feel like getting all these links, jump into the live stream on YouTube, grab the links, take advantage of the deposit bonuses, and enjoy. But I will say, not only do we have this deposit bonus, we also have this deposit bonus on Buy DeFi, baby. Get your free tokens to trade with. You get to keep all of your profits. I feel like it's well worth it. But you know what? You guys are going to make your own decisions. Buy DeFi, it has to be a brand new account. But over here on Blowfin, you can do it with existing accounts. I just need your UID, and then I need to send it over to my guy, and he will change you over to my link, so you can take advantage of this right here, the trading bonus and cash back. So definitely check it out. Check it out. All right. Shameless plugs are over. Let's get back to the TA. AVAX is next. AVAX is next. Going into our daily here for AVAX. What a beautiful bounce. What a nice little rally. The 13% is about to happen, but in reality, we're aiming at 31.64. We are above the 200 daily moving average. Perfect. We're going to be getting a golden cross in a few days, provided the market doesn't just 180 on us. So things are looking pretty darn decent for AVAX right now. I love to see it. I love to see it. Let's see what the 618 golden retrace looks like from this. We could be heading up to $40.01. So I would say at this point, we don't have to worry about this 618. Maybe we have to worry about some consolidation on lower time frames. But from here, there's the argument of 66% more upside. And then since it is a higher low, there's another argument of way more upside. But we do have a downtrend we're going to have to fight with. So this is the downtrend we're going to be arguing with profusely. We'll see how it goes. Looks like that 66% might be inevitable. It just might be. We'll see how it goes. But AVAX looking pretty strong. Going into our 4 hour. 4 hour, that stochastic looks awful. I really do hate that stochastic. Not a big fan. We could come all the way back down to as low as 2240. Finding support down here would be really nice. Going into our 1 hour, maybe it tells us something different. 1 hour is giving us bearish divergence already. It has that. Ooh, maybe we find support in this little box. This might be nice. This might be really nice. If we can touch this, that might be a really good entry for another leg up. Sweet. Glad we saw that. So that's what I'm thinking for AVAX. Get a nice little back test, coinciding with our 50 simple moving average, and then be able to rally from there. I like the look of it. I like the look of it. Currently, we are fighting against a resistance that was once acting as a support, became a resistance. We're fighting with it now. Really good spot for some people to take shorts. Really good spot. 15 minutes trying to reset quickly, though. The shorts might get roasted. They just might get roasted. Who knows? Who knows? But we did get overbought on that last move. You're waiting for a lower high. That's really what you're waiting for. If you get your little bounce, lower high, then it starts sending. That's what you're looking for in order to short. Wait for the lower high. As for your daily, nothing really says you're going to pull back. So it's all those lower time frames. Just the lower time frames. Moving on from AVAX, we got WPLS. He said any of them, so we're picking the first one. Oh boy. Pulse chain. Pulse chain. Positive here. You're broken out, so that's good. Broken out. Back tested. Confirmed a low. Alright. Alright. You got all the stuff and the things. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. That was actually high enough for you to care about it. Ooh. It'd be great if you actually like hit the point. Jeez. Alright. Alright. Do 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 do. Never got a back test at this level. That worries me. The lower high also worries me with that wick. Getting overbought on the daily. Worrisome. So if you did pull back, it looks like 3604 would be a really good spot in which you could catch some bids. You did, however, break above previous levels of support back here and back tested that. So maybe you just don't do that. Golden about to happen there too. Yeah, the Golden Cross will be happening soon, but as we've seen, they can get disrespected. So it's the lack of back tests that has me worried. I would be focused a lot on this uptrend right now. I'd be really focused on this, because if it breaks it, you're almost assured to come down to 3604. It's the lower high that has me the most worried. Let's check out your 4 hour real quick. Yeah, the 4 hour doesn't look ideal either. that looks bear flaggy. That doesn't look fun. Nah. Are we at a 618 to make it even worse? Okay, we're at the 618. You tap the 786. Great area in which people do take profits. So it's not that I'm really bearish on it. I just think you need to be really cautious here, because a lot of signs show that a retracement could happen, but you could honestly find support at 4351 and it's perfectly fine. Let's check out your 1 hour. 1 hour's resetting quick. So you're fine there. Bullish case. Bullish case. You see this thing rally up 30% right now, then you hit resistance. Bearish case, you come down anywhere between 12 to even 27%. I don't think the market's bearish enough to see 27, but we could see that 12% drawdown. With the lower high intact, it could just be consolidation. Just some normal consolidation. So you need a breakout of this level, and then you'll feel really good about it, and then enjoy the rally. Until that happens, be very cautious. Right, Sir Nap Time jumping in there, getting it. Love it. Love it. Way to drop that UID. Way to drop that UID. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. Looks like the ton trade tonight. It's going absolutely nowhere, but we are positive 0.57, so that's good. That's good. Let's see how we're doing on the other exchanges. We're negative 3% over here. We are negative 12% over. I didn't realize I got into it that early. Damn. All right, negative 12% over here. And then we are negative 2% over here. All right, cool. Cool. Then this one's positive. Awesome. It'll be nice if I make money overnight again. But that's always my favorite. Making money overnight. Turbo TA. Alright. Perpy coming up next. Let's see if TA still stands. What a wick. What a wick. It's like we knew the downtrend was going to just pose a problem there. Perfect touch, perfect pullback. However, on the 1 hour you are resetting. This might be your weekend. This might be your weekend. No problem, Rich. So if this is Perpy's weekend, we might finally start seeing the run up to the 618. We might finally do it. You had a low, you had a confirmation of a low, you had a break of a resistance, you tried to break out, now you're back testing. So there's some positive in these low time frames. As of this moment in time, could see it going up 134. We'll see if it happens. Well, this does seem like a pretty okay area in which to accumulate. It's been acting as major resistance for a while now. Noted, you lose the 3573. You don't want anything to do with this thing. Nothing. Nothing at all. But that 134%, who knows? Maybe this weekend it begins. Maybe. We're hopeful. We're all praying for you. We're praying for the prophecy. No, it's not really a prophecy. We're praying for the luck of the Irish for Perpy. Purple Pepe, Irish P. Don't look too hard into it. It works. It works. All right, dog and me. Dog and me. Since we looked at it last, it started to move a little bit. Great. We're looking for the D-Gens to play with this one this weekend. Looking for the D-Gens, baby. From here, realistically, we're looking for the 618, which is about 30, from where it was. It was a 30% move. If you get the breakout, that's where we're looking for that 93. TA still stands. Still stands. As long as you stay above 4585, you're fine. Just relax. Chill. Chill, brother. But you have been in a major downtrend. It's going to be tough to break out. So, once you do, though, hold on tight. You might just get a move that will make you happy. Just maybe. Just maybe. Boom, boom, boom. I will tell Tina that you are getting the 100 seeds, Rich. I got you covered. Or Sir Nap Time. Actually, I'm going to message her right now. I'm going to message her right meow. Sir Nap Time has won the pumpkin seeds again. Alrighty. She has gotten the message. I have told her. I don't have to think about it anymore. Num num. Okay. Alright. Celinda XMR had a move up today. Did it really? Did it really? It was looking so terrible last night. You know, good for it. Good for it. How you doing, Celinda? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, moving on from dogging me, we got ICP. This might actually be a good chart to look at. Let's see. Ooh, it is a good chart to look at. Real good chart to look at. It got a bit deeper than I expected before. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this. But look at how we've maintained our levels. As long as we don't fall below 452, we are gilded. I know some of you are some dirty degenerates and you're trying to day trade this bad boy. Well, the breakout is coming. The breakout is coming. The British are here. Under daily, it looks solid. Looks actually solid. You have a nice little test. 3 times. Technical triple bottom. Now it looks like the rally can ensue with the higher low. As of right this moment, right this second, we are looking for ICP to go up to $7.12. We would be looking for something like this, 29% to the upside. So ICP looks really good here, but what we would really love is if we weren't in this major downtrend, because then we could look at something more than the 5.0, possibly seeing $9.89 before we roll on over. Possibility. So 29 to maybe 79% upside. These are possibilities. Or we just continue chopping around in here until we get the breakout, confirm our level at 523.3, and then we get to rally. We're going to have to wait and see. But as of right now, definitely looks like the 50% retrace could be in play. So keep your eyes on ICP for some crazy pumpage. If it does start pumping hard, hopefully you're along for the ride. This is the reaccumulation phase. This right here is the reaccumulation phase. No telling how long this takes or how short it is. All right. Going into the 1 hour. 1 hour looks solid. 1 hour looks solid. Looks like it wants to break out tonight. If we do break out, you still want to get a back test somewhere. So as soon as you get that back test, that confirmation, the resetting of the indicators, especially on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, that's where you can be like, okay, cool. We can set up a trade. We can get ready. We can go on for the ride. But till that happens, just wait. Just wait. Be careful out there. Be careful. You're going to be looking for support around 536.9 once you do breakout. Around 536.9. Around this chop around here. All right, moving on from ICP. Pepe had a decent move today. Still on the road to the 22% that we were looking at the other day. Nice movement. Resetting our 1 hour stochastic right now. Not overbought anymore on the 1 hour. Looks like it could rally tonight. Maybe into tomorrow. Zeus and Cock Inu. All right. By the way, Celinda, did you want XMR? I was very unclear if you wanted me to look at that or not. Zeus, Kyuk, Inu. Do you think Neon will ever recover? No clue. I wish I had a crystal ball, honestly. Shorts Dump, how you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. I know absolutely nothing of that project. So, yeah, I wish I could tell you. Not a single clue. Not a single clue. Harmony! Henry, please, just write 1. That's all you gotta do. The ticker. The ticker, brother. Damn, Henry. Damn. So yeah, Pepe, everything holds the same. Nah, just mentioning it. Alright, Celinda, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yo, what's up, Diaz? How you doing? Welcome in. Hello there. Alright, moving on from Pepe, let's go ahead and check out 1. Meme-Fi? Didn't that thing pump like crazy? Are we really out here subjecting ourselves to a pump token like that? Oh, Jesus. We'll check it out, 60 FPS gaming. We'll check it out. Did we look at BTC dominance? Of course not. We know it's going down. Altcoins are going up. Bitcoin went down. There's no point. Pengu, por favor. All right, we'll check out some Pengu. We'll check it out. Pengu on the list. on the list, let's check this out. One Harmony, looking pretty damn solid. Looking pretty damn solid. Let's go out to the daily so you can see exactly how solid this little puppy looks. Oh my god! It's broken out. Looks good. Looks really good. Double bottom, higher low. Let's get this party started. Let's light this candle. God dang it. You could see 198% move to the upside. This could be extremely nice. For you shorter term traders out there, you're going to be looking for something in the realm of this right here. Right hither, going to 0.1656. So this could be a nice little pop-a-rooney of 48% to the upside. Looks really good for this, honestly. Looks really good for this. It broke the level! Did it really? Alright, Rich. I guess we'll look at Bitcoin dominance later. Got in around that low number. Oh, you're looking for profit-taking levels. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Sorry, maybe you didn't hear the warning earlier. I'm going to be talking some trash today on anybody who's trying to get these like, hey, it pumped over 1,000%. Look at it. For what? But okay. All right. MemeFi next. Hopefully you understood the TA over here on One Harmony. It looks like it's going to go up. Yeah, see, this is that shit. This is that shit. See that? This is that shit. Alright, so it looks like we hit the 55726 level. We're trying to get up there again on the daily. I mean, there's only so overbought you could be. It's just, damn, brother. Damn. If we look at the fib retracement from the high to the low, we are sitting at, we got the 886 and pulled back hard. We're sitting at the 618. There's a strong likely possibility that you see some consolidation. Very strong possibility being a little bit overbought. It's like overbought starts at the 70 line and you're sitting at 89. So yeah, let's check the 4 hour. 4 hour, weirdly enough, low stochastic. You were overbought, now you're not, and significantly lower high. Me personally, I would have gotten out. You're thinking it won't break the 1.7? I don't know, man. It's a meme coin. It can do whatever it wants. Just remember that. Because when I say it can do whatever it wants, you have to realize you had a low and a higher low. There's going to be some crazy jackass out there that's like, it's going here for sure, bro. It's just TA. The fibs don't lie. Twitter. Cock. You know, it's like, yeah. Okay. Hey, yo, what's up, Nigel? How you doing? So either way, the amount of overbought that you are up here, last time you were around this overbought was back here. And we all see how that panned out. So really good area for taking profits. Really, really good area. If you don't feel like selling your entire bag there, okay, that's fine. But, you know, it's a really good area to consider going out and buying yourself some groceries like that. Maybe pay off some of the buy now, pay later. I don't know if you're a Gen Z or not, but seems like that's what they're living off of. I was watching a video earlier today where the kids were using what was that called? Afterpay app to order all of their like food and random nonsense on TikTok. Anybody who thinks they can compete with the American consumer is wrong. We got idiots out here. We have manufactured idiots that are willing to put buy now, pay later for Raisin Canes. 5 installments of $2.99. Are we for real? Oh my god. I took a long on Devi of 0.45. I'm thinking it could hold until 0.75. Could you take a look if you have time? Sure, shorts, dump. Got you covered. Devi. We will check out some Devi for you. Got you covered there, brother. Oh, man. But yeah, I would probably, if it were me, I'd be taking some profits here. This seems egregious. Seems a little ridiculous. All right, moving on. We got Pengu. Pengu's on my watch list. I don't know why I don't just go to it. Jeez. It's right up. It's here. There we go. We're down 2%. Let's clear the chart real quick. So the nice thing that Pengu did, which was really nice, is that you got a back test. So the fact that you had this breakout right here, and you actually back tested it, not once but twice. That's nice. That's nice. Pengu also had a nice little downtrend here that you broke out of and back tested. You know, the back tests, that gets me going. That's almost as attractive as like my wife. Look, I love back tests. I love back tests. Now it is doing something I dislike, and that is finding resistance at these previous candle lows. Finding resistance there, not as attractive. That's like when you go out, you see the hot chick, and she's like, my friend was really into you, so I can't. And you look at the friend, and you're like, that's a guy. I'm not, nah. So yeah, this is like that. This, not great. 4 hours trying to reset the stochastic, though. This is amazing. We love to see that. This is great. If we go into the 1 hour, we might find one of those beautiful little boxes of hope. We just might. Back it up and test it, right? I always got to get that back test. It's kind of like that old song, pop, lock, and drop it. So if we do get a move to the downside, I would love to see support at this level at 3573. If we can get a nice little tap and run, I would greatly appreciate it. That would be nice. But if we don't, I think we got to break out of this. I like that it's trying to put in a higher low. Should we trust it? Do we know? I don't know. I don't know. This guy has a van, no windows, trying to give us all like free DoorDash. I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems tempting until all of a sudden your butt hurts. Okay, here we go. Here's an uptrend. It's trying to maintain an uptrend. It's trying its best. So pretty strong consolidation, low stochastic on the 1 hour. I would expect a bounce from here. I would expect it, but it doesn't have to happen, of course. We are below the VWAP, so I would think the advantage is to go long. We have extremely low stochastics. We're in that bearish control zone, and we are putting in that higher low. So realistically, on a day trader's side of things, I would be looking at it sort of like this. If we can get a nice break, that would be great. I'd be looking for 38737. So this is my thought for overnight, as long as we don't fall. Like if we fall 3573, kind of it's there. Just like go to it. But we could see a nice little 5% move. If I woke up and saw this thing up 5% from where it's at right now, I would not be confused at all. You want Gala and Vet? All right, we'll check out some Gala and Vet. What do you think about WorldCoin? Nothing. I think it's stupid that people decided to scan their irises for a token that dropped to like nothing. But did you want me to look at WorldCoin? I forgot what their ticker is, so tell me what the ticker is and we will look at it. Vet and Gala. Vet and Gala. I better drink more beer. I'm dying of thirst. So Henry, just so you know, I believe you just hit your 3 request limit. I believe, because I think you said Harmony, right? Right. So remember the rules, everybody. You did say Harmony. All right. So yeah. Remember the rules, everybody. If you're a member, 3 requests, and then it's a $5 dono for everyone after that. If you are not a member, 2 requests, and then a $5 dono for everyone after that. If you're like Maddie over there, you're just sitting with some in the bank, honestly. Because Maddie over here, chat of the chat, with a $20 dono. Do appreciate you. Cut off! Right? Cutting you off. Anyways, yeah. Well, this is what I see out of Pengu. Could see a little move like that to the upside, but overall, this does look like a continuation to the upside. So in the longer run of things, as long as we don't fall below this level, all the way down here at 31053, we could very well see 56181. Very well could. Is ETH going to run some more? I was looking for like a 1% drop for ETH, but hey, it could. It really could. Yeah. ETH, we need to check its urine. It's distinctively taking some performance enhancing drugs, and we really got to keep that thing under control. As of right now, the 618 looks like another 10% upside. This is kind of what I'd be playing for Pengu right now. The 5 to 10% move. And if I were putting in a stop loss, I would need it below this wick low over here at 35105. That's kind of the problem with us not breaking a downtrend. It makes it to where your stop losses have to be super deep. In my opinion, I'm realizing more and more, some people think 10x leverage on Bitcoin is actually a lot of leverage, which confusing to me, but hey, it's fine. Everybody has their own thing. As long as it's not broken, don't fix it. Enjoy the content, smash the like, support the channel by subscribing and sharing the content. No shilling here, only alpha. Well, thank you so much, Trade Intuition. Trade Intuition in the house, everybody. He is infamous over here. You all should go check out his channel at all times, always. We will be dropping his link soon. How you doing, Trade Intuition? How's your day? How's everything going? You know, I'm realizing more and more, I'm just always late to everybody's live streams. Tried to get into Damien's today, and he had the ending stream on. I was like, damn it. I was late. Son of a bitch. Yo, we got Hayden. What is up? How you doing, Hayden? Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Spell, it's just been moving sideways the last 2 days. Where do you think it's headed from current level? We will check it out. Spell. We will check out some Spell. We'll do it. Alrighty. So, Pengu right now, on the daily, if this keeps up, bearish engulfing. I still think we're going up, though. I mean, we're almost in neutral territory, low stochastics. It's a matter of time before they're like, okay, let's just hit that buy button. You're doing good, Hayden? Glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. Hit the like button. Become a member. Join the Discord. Listen to Henry. Do all that. Do all that. It does help out the channel a lot. Keeps me coming even on the slow days. And, yeah, no, it's genuinely helpful. Genuinely helpful. Well, I'll tell you, we have, like, on slow days, the viewership, it's aggressively low. Aggressively low. It's really bad. Due is good. Moving. Will not have internet for weekend. And hopefully by Monday or Tuesday. Oh, shit. Bro, I'm a member. You are a member, Hayden. We know. We know. It Harry, damn it. I'm sorry. Man, reading's hard enough. I appreciate you looking at my one request. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Anytime. Anytime. Let's go ahead and check out Spell right now. Spell. ETH moves Pengu. Moves? It doesn't make sense that happens, but yeah, it's pretty often that's happening lately. Last I checked, Pengu was on the Solana network, so that's why they became a Solana validator. But for some reason, ETH moves, Pengu goes with it. You're right, it's weird. It's really weird. But I don't think the insiders are playing that game right. They're playing weird. You go by Sunny? Harry is Sunny. Or is it Sunny when it's Harry? I need to stop thinking. Wow. I see upside from here on Spell. I see upside. This is nice bullish consolidation. They could not drive the price lower than 5256, and you already reset your 4-hour stochastic. The only thing that would make this better is if you can get in that neutral territory. You're still not there. So now it seems like you could keep going sideways while your moving averages catch up. The problem with going sideways, it's super boring. And it takes forever to reset. Your daily is trying to lower its stochastic right now. You're in that bullish control zone. It looks fine, but also remember, you are consolidating. You are in a large consolidation pattern, so this thing could carry on all the way until September 18th before you start seeing any real price action. So just prepare yourself for the long haul. But once you finally break out, I mean, realistically, you know, it's like up there. But your first move would probably be up to either the 9854 or the 10886. As that is your 1618 move from this high right here, or you end up getting the overhead resistance. So just got to be patient on things like this. Just got to be patient. It's annoying, trust me, really annoying, but you got to be patient. Let's check in on the pumpkin people. Do we have anybody else trying to take those 100 pumpkin seeds or not? Anyone else? No one else? Oh no. I wonder what the two guys who are shorting Bitcoin have done. Let's see if they're in the green or not. Who shorted Bitcoin? Ooh, they're in the red. And Ethereum's pushing to the upside, up 1%. Jeez. I guess they're not done yet. My God. Crazy. Crazy times in this market. Crazy times. That VeChain, is it doing things? Oh, it might start doing things. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn, girl. Damn, girl, I like that wagon you dragging. Nice breakout. If we can come back down to 2348, that would make me happy. If we can get back down here and get a nice little kiss of this level and then run, oh man, that would make me really happy. But we do have a higher low, so we're expecting the continuation and possible breakout. With that, we could see 3442 again. But as of this moment, don't get a little ahead of yourself. Just focus on this tiny little 7.8% move to the 618 golden retrace. Don't get ahead of yourself. Stick to the plan. On breakouts, you trade to the, or what I've been doing. On breakouts, I have been trading to the 618, waiting for it to come down, confirm your level, and then I go to the 1618. I've been doing that on all time frames, and it's been absolutely amazing. You did not say wagon, you dragon. Hell yeah, I did. I've used that one in real life. Okay? The things you can get away with saying are unreal. Girls just take it as flattery. So wild. And then repeatedly now, I just say dumb things to my wife just to see if it still works. But, you know, it's not as effective after being together for so long. Been together for 14 years, everybody. 14 years. And the pickup lines need to get real good. And, like, when I hit her up, she's at work, and I'm like, hey, babe, I just did the dishes and swept the floors. Oh, but hold on. I got our daughter to use the potty. That gets her going. Yeah, she's immune? No, you just got to change the game, man. You just got to change it. Anyways, yeah, we could see a 7.86% move to the upside. 7.86. Now, we've gotten to the point in our relationship where I don't have to buy her flowers. I bought her 3 bras that fit. Winning. I bought her 3 bras that fit. Hashtag winning. But yeah, that looks pretty decent on the daily. 4-hour time frame doesn't look bad. It's fighting with that 200. I think we're actually going to spike up, maybe over the weekend, maybe by Monday. But this 7.8% looks like it's actually going to play out. I like this. You hit it once, you pulled back, you found support where it was once resistance, became a support. Great. Let it ride. So that's good. You even have a little room on your 4-hour stochastic. This is nice. Waste of money, buy more Bitcoin. Nah, gotta make the wife happy, man. Gotta make the wife happy. What's gonna happen if you spend all your time gaining all this wealth and shit, and she's just angry and feeling neglected? You're not gonna have a good time with your money, I'll tell you that. You might even have to give half of it away. I don't want to do that. Massage always works too. No, we already have 2 kids. Shut up, Rich. Golly, stop trying to give out terrible advice. Alright, everybody knows what happens with a massage. Oh shit, she's pregnant. But, no. Joking. Joking. We have 2 children. That doesn't happen anymore. Buy her a rose brush. A rose bush. We have rose bushes in the back. We actually have rose bushes. So every so often I'll clip one off. I'm like, hey, look at what I got you. And she's like, I saw that as I came in today. Wow. At a parlor, bro? No. Alright. Vet looking solid. 7% upside. I can see that happening. Especially if ETH is going up. Crazy times. Win-win, right? Win-win. No, I bought her, it was a few years ago. I got her one of those 24 karat gold dipped roses. And yeah, no, I'm never buying her. I was like, this is the last flower I'm ever going to buy you. Enjoy this. And she's like, what? She still has it. She still has it. I don't like buying flowers because I just, you know how some people say like a car is a depreciating asset? Yeah, well, buying a flower is just buying death. That's all it is. It's just going to die, and it's sooner than you think. I think it's a waste. Buy a 20-something 6'3" guy named Jose. No, not doing it. Not doing it. I don't need some guy outperforming me. That's bullshit. Gala. We were looking at it the other day, looking for that 17% move. If you had gotten in there on the breakout, you're probably a happy person. If it does decide to come back down, I'm looking for 1589 to act as support. But as of right now, looking for the 618, getting up to 1840. So it looks like it's almost done with the move. It's looking pretty good. No one named Jose is 6'3". Oh boy. Massages somehow that all turn into a +1. Exactly. Exactly. All the time. It's terrible. Terrible. Because if you have enough time to give a massage and no children are bothering you, guess what else you have time for? A little bit of quality time, alright? No. It's bad. It's all bad. So yeah, Gala, TA still stands. If it does break that 618, you're looking for 2514. So it could go a little bit higher. But I would expect after we hit this, maybe we retrace down, get a confirmation of our lows, and then we can look for that 77% upside. We'll see how the market plays it. Checking on pumpkin again. Any UIDs in here? Anybody want the extra 100 pumpkin seeds? Anyone at all? Or maybe we are up 3% on our ton trade. Let's go, baby. We are winning out here live on stream. Winning live on stream. This week on Dragon Ball Z. I need to stop all that. No, I'm confused. What do I have in here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. Now we got Litecoin. LTC. Litecoin making some moves. I don't like the lower high. I short lower highs pretty regularly. If you've been pumping like crazy and you're going to put in your first lower high after hitting a 48% move, I'm probably going to short you. And yeah, just very high probability this thing can come down. Very high probability. And if it does come down, we're looking for like as far as 108. Yikes. So that's your possible downside. I have a cuz named Pepe and is 6.5. That's pretty funny. So lower high has me worried on Litecoin. It is a possibility of 11% retrace after this beautiful 48% jam to the upside, which I'm sure when I pointed this out, a lot of you thought I was crazy. I'm sure of it. But here we are. I mean, it did take a really long time to play out. I'll admit that. It took a really long time to play out. But right now we're hitting that 786, 886 level. Great area to take some profit. Daily you have a high stochastic. We're putting in some bearish divergence. Getting a little retrace is not a problem. But if it decides to keep on running, let's move this out of the way. So if it decides to keep on going, we are still looking for 133 to play out. It's a little bit higher from where we're at. That would also line up pretty darn well with that 886. So I don't think that wick was done. I don't think that was all. I think it might have another round in it. Could see another 8.7% upside on a bullish case. So bearish case right now, we're looking for 11.98% downside. Bullish case, 8.74. We'll see how the weekend decides to play it, but if it is going to retrace, I'm guessing the weekend would be a good time for it to retrace. So then all of Wall Street can just buy the dip in the morning. Let's go ahead and check in on our trades real quick, because I think we're in the green. Let's go. By the way, on ton, I am on a 25x leverage over here on weeks. I am on a 20x leverage over here on Blowfin, still down about 5%. And then over here on BitUnex, we are on a 20x as well, and we're up 4%. So we're doing things on these trades. I'm only on a 10x over here, and we're up 4% on the trade here. So we're trading ton a lot. We're trading ton a lot. So hopefully, I don't know, if you guys do decide to copy trade, maybe use one of the links, and then we can all just make profits together. Oh, by the way, I will start doing more dedicated live streams when I'm like day trading. As soon as I find the open time and I'm wide awake and we're good, but this week kind of turned into a shit show for that. So it didn't happen this week, but I'm planning on it for next week. We'll see how it goes. All right. Bonk is next. I was looking at Bonk earlier, actually. I really want to trade Bonk. But I needed to like finish consolidating and shit. That's what I needed to do. So let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of the alerts. And let's look at this objectively. So objectively, what we can see here from recent levels that were resistance is now support. That is something that's very good to see. We not only have that level, but we have this level right below it. So even if they try to get poopy and send it down lower, we have 2 levels of support here. This is great. This is awesome. You'd love to see that. One thing that's holding it back right now is the fact that you're not broken out. So there's that. Could chop around in here for a while. What's going on, Porky? What's up, Vic? How you doing? So the fact that we're down here, pretty good. Bouncing off the 50 simple on the daily, not bad. Looking at our 4 hour, it's trying to reset the stochastic. Love to see that. If we can get a confirmation or even just a higher low because of the quadruple bullish divergence on the 4 hour, I really want you guys to notice that. Quadruple bullish div. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like crazy. Amir, what is up? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Porky, what base token do you think will perform the best during this bull run? I believe Arbitrum is a base token. I think Arbitrum. Arbitrum happens to have a very large amount of TVL. And yeah, ARB should do extraordinarily well. Should. Just because of the total value locked. It's a high number. I believe that's a base token. I believe. All right. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you. We're going to take a moment in time here. In the middle of this, we are going to go ahead and give a shout out to our boy. We have Trade Intuition in the chat. He's going to be without internet for a couple days. So the best thing you can do is go consume his content while he's not there. He better come back to 1,000 new random notifications because you guys are hitting the like button. You're commenting. You're sharing. You're doing everything that you should be. Anyways, yeah, no, Trade Intuition, he does drop as much of his knowledge as he possibly can. It's whether or not you feel like drinking the water. Go check him out. Also, listen to some of his sick beats. You guys can enjoy some music in the background while you learn some TA. Kind of great. Kind of awesome. You might enjoy yourself over there. Go subscribe now and become a member and do all the stuff and the things that you don't do here. Like hit the like button on his videos. Do that. Anyways, going on. When retrace? Dan, no telling. No telling. Maybe tonight. Who knows? Who knows? It's just a powder keg, man, ready to blow. We don't know. We don't know, Dan. You tell me, Dan. Where's my financial advice, Dan? When retrace? I'm looking for it. I need to buy it, man. I need to buy it. AI16Z, you want that one? All right, all right. AI16Z. I got you covered. KBK's got you covered. All right, so the 4 hour here on Bonk, trying to reset. It's sitting in neutral territory. This actually looks really good, right above the 50 simple. This might get ready to rock and roll tonight. They have been burning tokens like crazy with their new launch pad as well. Something to really keep in mind. With this pullback, it looks like we're finding support at the same level we had support before. This is that confirmation that I like to see. I don't think Arbitrum is a base token. You don't think it is? Oh, man. Well, man. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? This contract... I don't know, buddy. I think it's a base token. I think... Hold on. Hold on. Is the crypto project Arbitrum a base token? Yo, what's up, Porky? Can you look at ENA and Sonic? Sure, Tito, I got you covered. ENA S. Got you covered. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Searching the web is not qualify as a base token. Instead, Arbitrum is a ETH layer 2 scaling solution. Oh man. What is this thing based off of though? Arbitrum is a layer 2, not a token. Oh, it's layer 2 technology, not a token. Oh, that's stupid. ARB is a governance token, not a base gas fee token. Oh, that's why? That's stupid. So it was built on base, but it's not deemed a base token. That okay, all right. I'm not sure then. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can find a list of base tokens. Sorry, this technically is a dono, so I do have to look it up, guys. I do have to look it up. I love how we have Binance Alpha, Meme, Sol, BNB. It doesn't want to show base. How funny is that? Let's see. What are the top 10 base tokens then? You have to buy it through base? Got it. Hey, Porky, did you already look at Sui? No, I did not. Sui is useless as a token for holders. Is it really? Is it really? Sui. Sui. Now I gotta do research and shit. I wish there was an easy... What the fuck? Now we gotta ask what are the top 10 tokens launched on base network. Sorry, this is taking longer than expected. Sheesh. But yeah, I don't have a clue what different base tokens are. USDC, YFI. Oh, hold on. Brett is a base token? Prime is a base token. Oh shit. So is Virtual. Interesting. So I think it's going to be Aerodrome Finance or YFI. I think those might be the best ones. I would go with Aerodrome Finance first though. It's a DEX AMM built on base. I think Aerodrome Finance probably will do the best because it's a DEX. That's really the main reason. I think it's a DEX. Didn't mean to cause no drama. No, it's all good, Amir. Just you're making me research shit. So yeah, I think Aerodrome That one's probably going to perform the best. And it's literally because it's a DEX. So you're going to have more trading volume popping in there. That's really the main thing. Brett, maybe. It's a meme coin. It'll perform well. But you asked what would be the best. So maybe a DEX that also sells Brett would do really well. Big difference between what will do well and what will be the best. Big difference. Alright, so Bonk right now actually looks like it's trying to get ready for a nice little rally, which is great. Awesome. We're still looking for a 618 of this previous high. So Bonk, we're still looking to get up to 3169. This could start happening tonight. A nice little 22% move to the upside could start happening tonight. Toshi, I think, will be a huge winner on base. I mean, no doubt about it. Could be a huge winner. But once again, the question was very specific. It was, what base token do you think will perform the best during this bull run? I think the best is going to be Aerodrome. So, that's just my thought. When it comes to meme coins, understand, there's no longevity. There's a pump, everyone takes their profit and leaves. They're gone. A DEX, usually they stick around for a while. Usually you get more play, more action. As more things pop up and get listed on that DEX, that usually saves the price for it. So, I mean, look at Hyperliquid. That thing, wow, that DEX has gone crazy. And it's about to see new highs, more than likely. So it's like, DEXs are pretty darn good. If you want to compare it to Uniswap, now you have to compare Uniswap to, like, Floki. The percentage down was pretty bad for both of them, but I'm pretty sure Uniswap was being utilized way more, so technically it was still better. So that's my reasoning. About 15 minutes ago, I got into an ETH long. Looking good so far. Crazy how ETH is still going up. I feel bad for those two people inside of my pumpkin chat who went 40x short on Bitcoin. I didn't think that was a good idea. It's starting to show it was a really bad idea to go short. But you know what? Whoever decided to copy trade him over here on Pumpkin, whoever copied the 40x short, good luck to you. Good luck. Y'all are getting smoked right now. But thank you for your liquidity. We do appreciate you. You're absolutely amazing. ETH on the move again, actually. Yeah, we gotta test ETH for some steroids. Can we look at Brett and Ario? Brett and Ario? Oh boy. Alright, we'll look at it. Brett. Brett and Aerodrome Finance. We will look at them both. Alright, anyways. So, Bonk right now, I could realistically see 22% upside. It looks pretty good for it. Let's see if it does it. Alright, anyways. Next up, we got AI16Z. AI16Z. On the move. You know, it's funny when you zoom out just a little bit on AI16Z. Damien was really happy about this one the other day. It's just in the depths of hell. I was thinking it was going to go down and touch 1030 as you lost support. But I guess it was just a fake out double bottom and bouncing back up. Good job for Damien for seeing that one. I did not see that coming. Nor did I believe it would. Because all this thing has done is gone down and to the right. Just so darn terrible. It's the fact that you had a low here. You broke out, creating a lower low. I absolutely hate that setup. I really hate it. It is not ideal for anything. So, now you're resetting your stochastic. It's getting pretty high right now. I would guess with a bullish environment, this thing should get a move to the upside. But for some reason, this thing is just not doing great. 4,100 good resistance level for ETH. Something around there. I think on the TA to the upside, I was looking for 4,114 or something. But yeah, you know, something around there. Anyways, if AI16Z is done going down, we could very well see this thing do 122% upside, getting us up to 3018. Can I check XLM? Sure can. Whoa, I will never be able to read your name. I'm going to give it a go, though. Christophe DN? There's that little kach over the O, which always throws me off. That little kach. It's really hard. XLM, we'll check it out. All right, whoever decided to tell me we were going to be live for 2 hours, you're a dick. Wow, Aerodrome is pumping. Well, I do make certain picks for a reason. Sorry. I just can't turn it off, man. I'm just out here giving good picks, bro. What you think of Pith? Pith is probably going to perform pretty well as long as the scams can get out of Solana. We can check out some Pith. All right, Pith. We can check her out. So yeah, right now for AI16Z, as long as we can stay above 1308, I mean, give it enough time, probably going to see 30.18. 122% upside is the target. If you're going to accumulate this thing at any point in time, now's the time. For you swing traders out there, this double bottom looking S, this is what you're looking for. This looks really good for accumulation at these levels. That was me, but I was just stating facts. God damn it, Bernard. It's your fault, dick. Alright. Anyways, that's AI16Z. Let's check out Sui. Sui is on my watch list. Where you at, Sui? Where you at? There you are. There you is. Sui. We were looking for the 18% move to the upside, and look at that. Look at that. We're about to hit it. No one could have predicted it, you know. All I do is piss excellence. Maybe someday you're going to follow, hit the subscribe button, join the free Discord, and you too can piss excellence as well. If you didn't hear that as a shameless plug, I don't know what you will hear. I don't know. $4 is your target at the moment. If we keep going and we get a little buck wild on the continuation to the upside, $5.19 and contending with all-time highs. So there's a possibility. Also, it's Friday night. Yeah, it's Friday night. Aren't people supposed to be going out or something? Don't y'all got lives? I'm a parent. My life is over. I'm joking. Where'd James go? God, we haven't seen James in a while. That little 21-year-old is probably having a life. Porky taking peds? What? What are you... What? Ped? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, what? I don't even know what that means. What? I don't even know what that means, bro. Alright, let's be real here on Brett. Let's be real. This could get a continuation to the upside. Meme coins can do some weird shit. Don't go out. I got kids. Vic, I'm with you, brother. I am with you. Our lives are over. It's all about them kids now. Sheesh. And only I'm allowed to talk shit about my kids. So right now for Brett, what we're looking for, first off, get to that 618. Get another 17% upside. Hit that 618. It'll be solid. Performance enhancing drugs. Oh, gotcha. I ain't taking no performance. I have never taken performance enhancing drugs. If I ever take those, I'm going to take Enzite. I need all the help I can get. All right. Second target, we're looking at 34% upside. If we get buck wild out here, give it enough time, we could very well see Brett go up 116%. So let's see it moon, baby. Let's see it moon. Let's see if that actually coincides with the golden retrace up here. Up here. Oh my god, Becky. That's only a 50. Oh my god. It could go higher. Alright, anyways. Possibility it gets up to 15 cents. Possibility, but that might take till the end of the year. We have no idea. So, right now I'd be focusing on the 17 to 34% move. If it keeps going from there, great. But I would not be expecting it. Not expecting it. Not funny if I have to explain it. You're right, Rich. You're right. Gosh. Be funnier. Be more funny. God. Aerodrome Finance. Thanks, Vic. I was too busy typing to see you explained it. Yeah, there you are. So remember on Aerodrome when I mentioned it could probably short squeeze a while ago? And then, like, we fell a little bit further, but I left all this artwork up here and we could possibly see $1.15 before we backtested, well, would you look at that? Would you look at the predictions? Now we could possibly see another 37% upside. This is why you come around the stream in the slow times. Anyways, that would be right in a profit-taking zone between your 618 and bearish 50. But we could see this thing go up to $1.55.3. So Aerodrome Finance looking pretty solid. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. On the day yesterday, that was up 23%. Go Aerodrome. Go Aerodrome. Short squeeze that S. Short squeeze it. Let's go, baby. Nobody could have seen a short squeeze coming. No one. That's witchcraft. Ah. Oh boy. I'm wondering how many people out there actually think I fake my charts. I'm genuinely wondering how many think I fake my charts. Genuine curiosity. Whoa! Yo, K say hey, thank you so much for the one gifted member. Appreciate that. Yo,
Holy
dat
shit.
Yo, dat ho one. Yoda the one. Yoda the one. Got it. Alright, nice. Me, Damien in the house. We just hit 4,100 on Ethereum. Just now. Haven't been that high since December. That's what Meet Damien said with way less aggression. So I kind of spiced it up a little bit. Just on his behalf. That was good. That was good. Why did they Scarecrow become a motivational speaker? Why did the Scarecrow become a motivational speaker? Because he was just standing there? I don't know. I forgot that one. I've heard it before. God, this sucks. This sucks, man. I heard that before. Guys, coming in with the hot updates. I know that some of you in chat may have said it, but you know what? It means more when Damien says it. Ethereum hitting 4,100. He's also a live streamer. He goes live not only on YouTube, but also on TikTok. You guys should check out his content. I got into his live stream late today, and I feel bad. But he was live today, dropping his knowledge for everybody. He even shut down a troll on TikTok. Do you know how hard it is to do that? Anyways, go check him out. He also has a really good Boston accent. And, yeah, ladies, try not to melt to the accent. Just try not to. If you happen to subscribe and like all of his content and maybe comment, who knows? Who knows? You might get in his good favor and he'll read your comments faster. We don't know. We can only hope. I heard the legend is true, though. You guys should go over and subscribe. Go subscribe. Do that. Do all that. Go talk to him and all that stuff. And yeah, I kind of lost it on that. I'll admit, I lost it. It's fine. It's fine. How are you feeling about Crow? I'm liking $1 this cycle. Universal 408. I have zero feelings about Crow, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't even care if it dies off. Like, realistically. I really, don't care either way. But, you know, it could do well. Could do well. K say hey. We literally just look at... Bonk is ETH. No, Bonk is on Solana's network. Bonk is on Solana. Didn't realize others said 41 ETH. Been bouncing back and forth between here and Road Dog stream. Yeah, I know. Me and Road Dog, we always stream at the same time. It is rough. I'm gonna have to go on after him. No, I'm just kidding. I won't go that late. But yeah. As soon as it hit, you know, I'm pretty sure I got a Facebook notification also. I'm joking around. But all right. But yeah, Kay say hey, Bonk is on the Solana network. Solana. Let's check out Floki. So Floki looking decent. It was funny, you know, when I decided last stream that I was going to sit there and chit chat with people inside of the Discord, and like my son was giving me some issues, I was talking to Rich about Floki before this little pumpage started. And yeah. Flucky was looking good that night. It still looks pretty alright today. Looks pretty alright today. It's like we were at the bar, the lights came on, and we're not disappointed. So, Floki's looking pretty solid, looking to get that 13545 level. That would be at 27% from where we started. However, it is still a pretty strong possibility of us seeing 19511. And from where we started, that was a 79% move, baby. Tells me to be funnier, doesn't read punchline. You're right, I missed it. Oh, damn. Because he was good in his field. Oh. That was a solid dad joke. I will give that to you. That was a solid dad joke. I'll give that to you. Alright, looks like Pumpkin, we're up almost 6% on the trade. Not bad. Not bad. Over here, we are up 9% on the trade. Okay, alright. We are still negative over here on Blowfin. Unfortunate. And we are up 7% over here on BitUnex. Alright, we're doing things. We're doing things. Floki was added on Robinhood. Yeah, so was Bonk. But yeah, Floki's looking pretty solid. Daily looks fine. We could see a rally later in the day, possibly tomorrow. We're resetting that stochastic on the 4-hour while basically trading sideways up. So I like the upsloping consolidation. I just don't think we have much more in the tank in the short term. Give it till Monday, we might have a lot more in the tank. Who knows? Maybe this thing pumps like crazy tomorrow. Looking at your 1 hour, for you degenerates, you might actually want to try getting into this trade, but your stop loss realistically would have to be down here at like 11103. Deep stop loss. But yeah, no. If you can break a downtrend, pop up, come back down to this level again, you can raise that stop loss up to this level here. So just wait it out. Looks pretty good. The bonk was added long ago. Floki the other day. Oh, really? Because the announcements were coming up that they were doing it soon. Tell me you have seen Ninja Gaiden 4 gameplay or trailer. No, Rich, I have not seen it. Does it look really good, up to date? Is it not as hard? That's what I'm wondering. Is it not as hard? I'm a dad now. When I played as a kid, I had hours to try and figure that thing out. Now, experience? My reaction time's nowhere as fast. I can't do that. Let's see. You decided not to day trade this week. Instead, you did leverage long swing trades on all these beaten down alts. Trying to swing for the fences and get wealthy instead of paid. Solid plan. I like it. Enjoy the ride. Swing trading does get you the highest amount of yield. So handle it, brother. Handle it. I'll link it in Discord. Do it. 4 difficulty levels. Come on. Oh, man. So I'm long-term day trading these alts. Long-term day trading. What? The longest term I'm willing to do is trade on the 4-hour time frame. That is like 2 to 3 weeks of just sitting there watching it grind out. However, it does make it really easy when, like, you know you're going to have a busy week ahead. You throw the trades in on a Monday. You look at it on Saturday. Like, it works out well. Can we still check Devi trade? I'm in that. I'm trying to hold until... Yeah, don't worry. We're definitely going to get to it. Oh, you're new here, Shorts Dump. So, the way that it works here is anytime members decide to request, they jump the line. And then anybody who donates, they jump the line as well. And then anybody who's not a member, not donating, anything like that, I get to their requests afterwards. We just happen to have a lot of members sitting here requesting left and right, and I'm chatting my mouth off here, and it's slowing down the process. But yeah, that's generally how it works. We will get to all of them. Don't you worry. There's time, because the stream doesn't end until I get done with all of these. So it is what it is. That's how we usually hit these 2, 3, sometimes 4-hour streams. I don't think I ever want to do a 4-hour stream again, honestly. It's a long time to be live. But yeah, we will get there. Don't you worry. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're the 6th one from here. As of this moment. 6th one from here. But Bio is next. Bio. What is this? Bio. Wow. Pumped up the entire 62%. And it did it in a whim. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. It went beyond. It went plus ultra in this bitch. Okay, cool. Cool. Will the weekly fake out on ETH and crash us out? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell the future, but I do not think so. Where could this go next? You hit overbought. There's no more bearish divergence. No more bearish div. Well, you got above a very major level here. I would first want to see if you can touch 0.823. If you can hang on to 0.823, then we can talk about continuation to the upside. But you already made this move. I can get rid of that. I'm going to leave that there. But next up, what we're going to be looking at is getting up to this level here. Right there. So, if we can hang on to this 823, likely you're going up to the next level, 1599. Generally speaking, with these tiny little POSs, they just go level to level. Can you look at Fartless? Fartless? That's a coin? What the heck? Got you covered, bro. I haven't even heard of this thing. Wow. The state of the market. I love it. All right. Daily, you have high stochastic. Touched on, I would expect consolidation here. 4-hour time frame. We are consolidating nicely. We're getting that stochastic brought down a bit. If it decides to continue, still, you're looking for up here. But area in which I would love to see support would be this right here. So if we can come all the way down to 728 and hold it, that's where I would like to get in. That right there. As of right now, you have a major bearish engulfing candle with a huge wick at the top. I would not be looking for fresh longs on this. I would be scared. I'd be trembling in my boots. I would have taken profit and ran away. Just like, oh my gosh, it's going to zero. But support at either one of these levels could be great entries. What you're going to want to see is a pull down, hit, pop up, hit it again, and then rally. Wait for the double test, okay? That's my advice. Never financial, just chart advice. If it decides to go buck wild and crazy and just go straight up, well, I mean, good luck. You weren't supposed to be in there anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at for bio. Next up, we have GFI, which I'm super biased towards, so let's see what it's doing. And it's still in the accumulation range. Sweet. But notice what happened here. You came down, you hit once, you broke out, tried to hit it again, but you couldn't. You were close. Couldn't hit it again. But anyways, now it looks like we might be heading toward that 618 golden retrace at 9758. If we get a break of that 9758, we might be seeing $1.63. The accumulation phase could be coming to an end for GFI, which is disappointing for me because I really want to accumulate way more of this token. In the long run, I believe GFI has the opportunity of doing this. So that's why I want to accumulate as much as possible down here. Yes, that says 1,131%. You never checked out Fartless. Oh, you're new here, really rich. Don't worry. We'll get there. I just got done explaining how it works. We'll get there. We have a whole list. You're not the only request. Sorry that you believed that. Anyways, moving on from GFI, we got Turbo. Turbo! Oh boy. Rich baiting it to his own name? It's crazy. That's crazy. Turbo right now, we're still looking for the 5914 to play out. Looks like it's on the way. Looks like it's on the way. Looking pretty solid. Nice little breakout of a downtrend. If we can get a back test, I would like that way more at the 4338. We might not get it. We just might not. Because what happened here, we came down, we popped up, we back test here. No back test required. This thing realistically could go straight up to 8801, which would be a 99% move from when we looked at it last. This thing could rally like crazy. So, yeah, Turbo looks extraordinarily good. It has, I believe, a golden cross already. Oh my god. Golden cross, back-tested the 200, above the 50. This might be the most bullish token of the weekend, considering Ethereum's rallying and turbos on the Ethereum network. Watch out for this one. This one might get a little disgusting. Be careful. All right, Turbo looking good. Looking really good. Anyways, moving on from Turbo, we got Zeus. Zeus! All right, Zeus. Depths of Hell. Bullish div on the daily. Sweet. All right, we got the bullish div. That's what we wanted. Let's check out our trend. Ooh, we're broken out with the bullish div. Is this a formal backtest? Sure, backtest. Yeah, we'll go with that. We're looking for a 618 for Zeus. As long as we don't go any lower than where we're at right now, over time, 35 cents could be at play. So Zeus doesn't look bad. I want a higher low. That's what I would really appreciate. 151% upside is what I'd be aiming at the moment. That's really nice. Really nice. Checking out the 4 hour. 4 hours in the bullish control zone. Did we retake that 50 simple? Retook the 50 simple. So I would have a stop loss right here at 12.1. And I would be riding this puppy on up. So Damien mentioned he's doing swing trades. This is a swing trade for you. 151% upside right there. If it decides to get a higher low after that, you will then be looking for wherever that higher low was and then calculate out. More than likely it's going to line up with the 60-cent range. So there you go. You have kids with COVID? Damn, that's rough. You have COVID? Let's go. That's awful. I'm sorry. Hopefully you get better. Make sure you're taking that Theraflu. Make sure you're getting that Theraflu in. All right, so that is Zeus. Let's check out Cock in You. Cook. Where's the most data? I believe Gate.io would have it. Gate.io. Most data. That's all I care about. Give me the data. Looks like we bottomed out. Awesome. Love to see that. We had a low right here. And we had a lower low right there. We have bottomed. Retook a level of support. Sweet. Sexy even. Attractive. It's like we're wearing lingerie out here, getting ready for the cock in you. All right, anyways. Jokes aside. There's the downtrend. Ugh, gross. Grody. We're just looking for a 618. Still consolidating. For our consolidation needs, we might see a 50% retrace, or we chop around here for a bit. That's unfortunate. We would like to get to this level here, but as of this moment, we have the higher low. We are going to look at it just like so. So, for the cock, I would be looking for this. 78% to the upside. Soul's going parabolic. Oh my god. 1.46%. Man. Y'all some trolls out here, man. 1.4%. What? Worst chart ever. Oh, here we are. Slap on 20x leverage on 150% upside. Enjoy yourself. Are you on the 1 minute? Obviously on the 1 minute. Obviously. There's no doubt in my mind. 1 minute. Pretty much the same spot as of yesterday. Yeah, that's true. Alright, that's cock. 78% is what I'm looking for out of cock Inu. Since you mentioned you're swing trading it, I'm not going to go into lower time frames. I'm just going to chill right there. Moving right along here, we got Devi. All right, we made it to Devi. We're here, brother. Wow, we called the 32%. The 72 did not play out. Unfortunate. But we did call that 32% dump-a-rooney. You know what? This chart just looks messy. Let's clean it. We're cleaning it up. Cleaning out the trash. Clean it out. All right, we found support at previous support, resistance, and now support again. Do we? Oh, we have 3 higher lows. Well, hey now. Hey now. Who got a like in their pocket? Yeah, who got a like in that pocket, boy? I want to see that like, buddy. I want to see that like. All tender like. Anyways, we got a breakout, backtest, higher low situation. Great. We could see a continuation to the upside. You were looking for 71. I don't think 71 is your target. I think your real target is anywhere between 125 and as high as 272. I feel like you're short selling yourself, brother. Short selling yourself. If you're just day trading this thing and not swing trading it, let's go ahead and look at that. You got in at 51 cents. You're doing just fine. Nice rounded bottom here. We like those rounded bottoms. We don't like pancakes. Nobody goes to a strip club for the poles. Anyways, between 60 cents and getting up to 85 cents, I would be targeting 85 cents right now. That's what I'd be targeting. 85 cents. No telling how long it takes you to get there. But a 62% move to the upside could be coming your way. This actually looks really solid. Soul actually going. Let's go. Go Soul go. ETH is up 4%. You're comparing it to ETH now. So Soul's moving, yes. But ETH is taking the show. ETH is stealing the show right now. Possibly fighting for those all-time highs. I believe it's 43 to 4,800 that it could be aiming at. So here we go. Pump stream, everybody. Pump stream. Pump up the likes, you turds. Anyways, Devi, we could go 62%. Oh, Toncoin, you worthless individual, you. Oh, man. Man, we're only up 29% over here. We're only up 13% over here. 23% right here. 14%? No. Why do we have to be up 14% when we had those 2 guys inside a pumpkin going 40x short on Bitcoin? Why? Those guys should not have 40x shorted. That was a terrible idea. But I understand people on pumpkin. You have the right to fade my trades. Wow, that's unfortunate. We don't even have Wall Street to suppress the prices right now. Goodness gracious. Anyways, crap talking over. Let's focus on the next chart. So, whoever asked for Devi, shorts dump. Yeah, you're looking for a lot more upside, buddy. A lot more upside. Don't shortchange yourself. Remember, this is a weird time in the market. Let that shit ride. Don't sell it short. Let it ride. We have the best charts here. Anyways, ENA. ENA. On the breakout. On the run-up. On the Kutzpah. Wow, it only hit the 1272. And then rallied. Damn. Damn, brother. Damn. Looks like we are aiming for 9059. From where you're sitting at this very moment, you could be seeing another 30% upside. Let's go! From when we looked at it last, the 94% prophecy looks like it's coming. Looks like it's coming, just as prophesized. So yeah, that's ENA, looking pretty strong. I'd be aiming right at that 9059. How's it going? I don't know if we're twins. I don't believe we are twinning. But hey, how you doing, Kev? How you doing? Checking out Sonic. Sonic, great area for accumulation, in my opinion. For those of you who don't understand why I say that, it's because we had a major downtrend. We are confirming our lows. This thing is set up for a possible 127% upside. Speaking of which, can I trade Sonic on here? I haven't checked this one yet. S. Oh, I can! Oh my god! It's been a while since I could futures trade Sonic. It's been a while, so nice. I'm going to be diving headfirst into Sonic. Oh man, it's going to remind me of those good old FTM days. Woo! Love those days. PayPal? What about PayPal? I got a 10x bagger for you. PayPal. Interesting. Interesting. A 10x on a stock? Wow. That's kind of interesting. Ballsy. Even. Ballsy. Looks like Sonic's getting ready for a nice breakout. 4-hour time frame. Plenty of room to run. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I would love to see it get above 33.27, hold as support. And then, I mean, not much stopping you from getting to the 50% retrace at 6263, if I'm being honest. Okay, probably not 10x, but 2x, maybe. All right. The full moon is full force. Do you see what I mean, trade intuition? That's pretty funny. We're trading on the moon cycles out here. Trading on the moon cycles. That's what we're doing. But yeah, this looks absolutely beautiful. I would be realistically looking for the 127 to play out, getting that 618 golden retrace. But remember, Sonic, it got rid of all of the FTM data that we had. So now Sonic is operating as if it's in its first bull run once again. This is something that you should definitely hang on to for a hot minute, in my opinion. Not telling you anything financial, just my opinion. I'm accumulating Sonic token. I have a lot of Sonic token because I had a lot of FTM. When they start getting their dApps going, they start getting their meme coins going, the whole ecosystem could get real nice. Isn't there a moon cycle indicator somewhere? There is. I'm not pulling that on my chart. I'm not putting that trash on my chart. I ain't ever going to do it. Never. Y'all would have to donate $1,000 to my PayPal account in order to get me to even think about putting that indicator on my chart. I'm never doing it. Shit, never. Small lot though. It's all good. 99x on Sol, not bad. Not a bad trade there, buddy. Not a bad trade. So that's why you're like, it's going parabolic. I got it. I understand now. I understand. XLM is next. XLM, we put in the trade setup, which looks like we would have gotten stopped out. Unfortunate. Would have gotten stopped. That's too bad. We see it right here. The stop out is real. But now it looks like we're heading in the right direction. So, still looking for this thing to play out. Going up to the 886. Let's see if it could be a bit higher now. Could be a bit higher. We could be heading up to 6202. Unfortunate that did not play out. Too bad. Crazy. I was nervous about longing ETH at that too. Hey man, it had all the signs that it could fall a little bit, but then if it was on steroids, and it is, there you go. Blasting through, taking out the shorts. Taking out them shorts. So you're sitting at the 618. You could consolidate here for a bit. If you come back down, you're looking to backtest this box, sitting around 41.81. If you do get that backtest, probably a really good time to get in, honestly. And then XLM, I'm looking for 6202 for now. But realistically, your target is all the way up here, 89.95. So giving XLM some time, this thing is going to rally like crazy, more than likely. But yeah, XLM's looking really strong at this point. 4 hours trying to reset its stochastic. It's great. The 1 hour looks ready to go. So this is very bullish consolidation right now. With the market being bullish right now, you kind of got to lean bullish. Can't really think about shorts at the moment. So we could see this thing rally up another 37%. Let's go XLM. Let's go. Let's see you work, buddy. Let's see you work. All right, Pith. Pith is already drawn out. Oh boy. Nice little back test, higher low. Moving on. Looking like we're going to get that 618 finally. 1 hour's okay. 4 hour, not overbought. That's all that matters. Not overbought. Could be looking at 1624. 1624 is your next target. But if this is a continuation to the upside, you could be going up to the 786. sitting at 1844. So I would say anywhere between this 29%, possibly 46% upside for Pith. Pith looks pretty good. How long's the list tonight? Enough for ICP. We already looked at ICP, but sure, we can look at it again. I got one more. Fartless. I got one more. So yeah, we'll throw ICP back on the list. We'll check it out. ICP. We'll look at it. Just for you, Anthony. Just for you. Alright. Fartless. Crazy, this is actually a coin. Oh, it's new. Super new. Hold on, is there more data anywhere? What about on this weird exchange? Slightly more data. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Checking it out on the daily. Let's get any level. We don't have levels. Okay, so just a heads up here for Fartless. Understand there's very little data, which means TA doesn't normally work on these. This is just a low cap S coin. If you have people behind the community promoting this thing, it could 100x tomorrow, or it could go to 0. We don't know. But I will try my best to give you my best insight based off what I see on the chart. So now that the disclaimer is over, let's get into this. There we go. We have a level in which we don't want to lose. That's great. We tried to lose it a couple times. Buyers bought it back up. Love to see it. We have this crazy trend to the downside we broke out of. Awesome. So as of this moment, I'd be looking for the golden retrace. If this isn't complete garbage. Golden retrace is what I'd be looking for. Right here. But that's 267% upside. That's one way of looking at it. Now, outside of that, considering it is slightly higher low, and it is a bullshit coin, we could see this thing go here, here, and then we got our trending fib tool to give us an idea of where it could go. So, where it could go, you'd be aiming at 23205 for now. That 1618 to the upside, that's what you'd be looking for. So, right there. 864% could be a possibility if this thing's not dead and the devs aren't selling on you and people actually care about it and hear about it. And you know, a lot of stuff and things need to line up for 864% upside. I don't know what the market cap is on it. All I know is you made a high, you came down to your previous consolidation, you're finding bids, maybe you're going to get that second high, which would then be anywhere like possibly 864% upside. So that's what I see based off the chart. Hopefully you get some duckies, man. Get them duckies. Hopefully. Let's go back to ICP real quick. ICP. ICP's breaking out. Breaking out currently. Currently you are looking for 572. However, this has been a great journey. We are looking for the possibility of 79% upside. In the short term, $7.12 looks really, really good. AVAX is up 5%. Sweet. Everything's pumping right now. Everything's pumping right now. And as things are pumping, I'm going to do my best to get on the F out of here. So 27% upside, that's what I think could happen this weekend for ICP if things stay bullish. Great, awesome, love it. Currently we're still in the trade for ton token. Here it is, looking good. Did we add PayPal? Fuck! No, we didn't. PPL. PayPal. Nope, that's not PayPal. What the hell is PayPal's ticker? PayPal. PYPL. Shit. I was trying to leave, Kevin. Damn, you got me. You got me, bro. Oh, it came so close to the 33%. No. But we're back testing. We're okay. We're okay. Came so close. So close. I was expecting the 85 to play out. We stopped short at the 1272. 78.93. We got sold off a little bit. That's okay, though. That's okay. Let's go into the daily. Yeah. We hit the 200. Got sold off. I think we're fine. We reset our stochastic extremely fast. So given enough time, we're still looking for this thing to get to $120. That is what I'm looking at. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Porky, for the amazing stream again. No problem. No problem. Hopefully you have a great night's sleep. Hopefully the move goes smooth. and you don't overwork yourself. Have a good evening, man. It's the bonk fartless coin versus pump fart coin. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That's actually pretty interesting. So that means fartless should actually go way crazier to catch up to fartcoin. All right, I see you. They have consistent earnings. Don't know why they're so low. Who knows? Who knows? No problem, Celinda. Anytime. Celinda, hopefully you're having a great time with these trade setups. Hopefully you're getting these gains out here. Yeah, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to start doing a lot more live stream trading. So if you guys end up wanting to watch me live while I'm out here making my morning gains, I'm going to try and start getting those streams up so you guys can start making money with me or losing it. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. I usually win more often in the mornings than I do in the evenings. So, you know, it's kind of nice. But it looks like the last 2 nights we've been winning in the evening, which is really great. They've also had stock buybacks for the past 5 years. Like 20% bought. That's crazy. It's probably because they offer their like small business loans, their working capital small business loans, and they're offering crypto. Honestly, it is kind of bad with how low they are, but I will say PayPal as a whole, they're more based off of they want the consumer to have a good experience. They don't really care about the merchant. So I know a lot of merchants hate it. They really do hate it. BTC trying to break out. God, I really wonder on Pumpkin how those 240x shorters are doing. I wonder how they're doing. Like, we're having a pump stream over here, and they legitimately, like, I want you guys to see this. Right here. A 40x leverage short. Look at that. And then somebody over here. A 40x leveraged short. How crazy is that? And then you got me over here with the leverage long. They were just fading me. Just fading me into the abyss. Man. Sucks that I'm up 17% and they probably got stopped. That's really too bad. Anyways. But yeah, so PayPal right now, realistically, I can see it going up around 87%. $120 is my target for PayPal. When do you normally start streaming? 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. That's when I normally go live. 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 8 p.m. Pacific. Whereas ETH resistance. Damn, Rich, you're really milking this, aren't you? You're really milking this. We're above it. We are above resistance. I remember I called out Roblox. You probably did. Try and find the next take profit. So, 4,096 was resistance. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. $4,206 is the level we're aiming at right now, based off this Fibonacci. So, going up there, that's what we were talking about at the beginning. ETH bookmat, LB Order Pulse has a YouTube channel. What is that? That's crazy. Yeah, go look at the book map. Go look at that. But yeah, here are all your peaks that you have to worry about. The next one's going to be at 4,376. There's really not much resistance up here. And then you have 4,864 smackaroonies. So those are your levels to compete with. The final 3, or final 2 at this point. We already knocked one of them out. We're in the NBA Finals, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the NBA Finals. We're doing it. And we don't have Wall Street to stop us. That's really the big deal. No Wall Street to stop us. You guys remember that Bitco trade I mentioned yesterday? You guys remember that? Remember that? It's still working its way up. Still working. Still working. Work it, baby. Work it. All right, everybody, I'm getting on out of here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully you have a fantastic evening. I will be back tomorrow. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. Join the free Discord. Join a bunch of like-minded individuals. And other than that, hopefully you have a great evening. Hopefully you make some gains out there. Maybe you can buy a brand new, I don't know, Hot Wheel or something with this inflation out here. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. Keep those stop losses tight. Everybody, I'm Pumpkin. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Gonna get on out of here. Do appreciate you all.